feel good. What's up, everybody? Flames08 here, back to the witness. Like 10 minutes after recording, I had not a eureka moment, because I don't know if this is actually correct, but I had a thought of what could potentially be a eureka moment. Because, you know, we've reached the, you know, I got the reflection in that one, I got the reflection in that one. I realized this is usually right around the time that they start switching it up a little bit. And particularly, like, these ones are only tilted slightly. This one is like big boy reflected, you know, it's reflected straight downwards. So what if I'm not supposed to look at the reflection of the panel? What if the reflection of the light is going to reflect up onto the actual one? I don't have to look down there, I just have to wait until the light moves into, you know what I mean? We're gonna see if that's what this is. If I've been digging in the wrong place. The other thing is there's gonna be a lot of experimenting to see what angle I have to be in for that as well. Nice. Nice, this is going very well. Okay, well, I noticed nothing, so wasn't quite that. But, like, but you see what, you know, we got this big old reflecty light in the pool there. I feel like that, considering how much trouble I had last session, I feel like I'm getting closer to the right track. So let's just do the same shit again. Let's do the same shit again. It would be nice if I could keep them both on screen just so I can see if there's any change in either of them. But that's not going to happen, is it? This room also feels like it's the kind of room where I would be able to turn more lights on, and that hasn't happened yet. And the fact that I can click this one is, you would particularly think that you're going to be able to come up with more lights, considering this one I can try to activate right away. I don't have to turn it on first. This one does raise up, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, very slowly. But this one doesn't even have a reflection. It's just this little guy. But yeah, okay, I noticed there is a lamp there, though. So, like, part of me wonders, I might have said this last time, but it's only been a whole day. Yeah, if it's only been a day, like, I was eager to get back into this despite my frustrations last time. I wonder if this is a light switch, but that cable... No, we are working to turn the lights on so that I can figure out what the answer to this one is, and that one's what actually opens the door. I'm pretty sure that's where we're going with this. But there is a light right here as well. I don't know. Let's look at it from this angle, see if we get anything out of that. I doubt it, but I can see a little bit in that corner, but that's pretty much it. good. I may come back to this one. The problem I'm running into, though, is that I'm running out of puzzles to solve. As was clarified last time when I was ranting about our lecture boy, it's a lot harder to just give up on something temporarily and wander somewhere else when there's only like 2 or 3 places to go. I believe there's 4 things. There's this, and then the other 3 are all under the village. There's the one where I figured out the answer to these spoke puzzles accidentally. Or no, that wasn't accidental. It was through trial and error, and looking around more in a more detailed manner than I had been previously. There's the red, blue, and green light puzzle that I still have no idea. I've been brainstorming. And then there's the fucking star puzzle that's the entrance to a building, and I can't even open that one up yet. Because I'm too stupid for it. This is... The fact that I look across, like essentially across where the light is, makes me think this angle is where I need to be to see it. But it's not working that way. I just need to be further away, and I feel like I've tried that, but... Let's try it from over here and see if the angle works any differently. If I can even see it from over here. Not particularly. The fact that I haven't even like caught a corner of a light anywhere is still making me think I'm missing something. I hate to do it since we're like so far underground, but I'm just gonna keep going back and forth because I don't know what to do there. We're gonna keep brainstorming. In the meantime, let's get back to the village. At least I've tracked down all the lasers now. I know it is on the one hand nice to like definitively have my goals in hand, you know? But it also makes it even more frustrating when it's like, you know, early game, it's, you know, I kind of want to solve this, but I don't know how, so I'll just move on to something else for now. And now it's like, I gotta solve one of these 4 things or nothing happens. Just absolutely nothing happens. I still haven't even figured out what the deal with the solar panel up there is. What's that even for? Who is that for? Not me. Alright, let's see if we can... So we have the light path and we have the... We have the up on high path. Which you can still, like, I understand the line is currently over it, but you can barely see it. And then there's a third path that I need to find using a different method. Because, like, one of these is from the trees, from the grove, the Bill Paxton Grove. One of these is from the spokes. And what, like, this is like, here's how desperate I'm getting here, is I'm gonna go summon the boat, not to use the boat. This will make sense in a second. I'm gonna go over to the boat. Man, that palm tree thing, if I hadn't figured it out, I'd find it so annoying, but the fact that I figured it out fairly quickly makes it a very cool puzzle. That's what it depends on, is if I get it, then it's a cool puzzle. If I don't get it, it's a dumb puzzle. That's the deciding factor. Alright, so the one who's going to find the boat, but not use it, will be allowed to get it. I just need to look at the map. We have symmetry. Do we have two types of symmetry? There's the boathouse and then there's the island. I remember the island pretty well. That one's when they're like on diagonals from each other. What were the boathouse puzzles, actually? I don't actually know. We have the tree puzzles, which don't feel super relevant, although I should look around just to see if there's anything tree-like. We have the spokes. We have the Abstergo puzzles that I hate. We have both of the forts, the hedge mazes, and the tile mazes. We have the dump stars. We have Tetris pieces. We have black and white squares. What is this? This is the shrine. Oh, this is sound. This is sound. I don't think it's sound, is it? I feel like I would have heard it. I guess I'll keep an ear out for sound, but... And these aren't all... Unless... Oh, this is the trees. This represents the trees, I think. Yeah. So what other styles of puzzles we have? We have sound. That makes sense because they don't have shapes on them. We have sound. What is this hexagon? I don't even remember what the hexagon means. Is this the quarry? Oh, I don't know. No, this is the starting area. What do these things represent? I don't even remember what a hexagon is. I want to double check what the boathouse puzzles are about. And then I'm going to go back and see if I can find anything like the shrines, where it's environmentally... The hint is environmental. In fact, the other two that we've done for that puzzle, the sun glare of the spokes and then the shadows of the tree, those have both been environmental. So I feel like the third solution is also something where I need to be looking around for the answer. But just before I get too nuts, I'm just going to go double check what the deal with the boathouse was. And I feel like running across the island is going to be faster than the boat, which is why I'm going to continue to do it. But that was actually super helpful, I think, in terms of just helping me understand what my possible options are in terms of things to be on the lookout for. Yeah, boathouse is right here. That boat, I don't think is that helpful. I think its primary purpose is to get more of the environmental puzzles. We still didn't figure out what the deal with the faces was. Oh, wait, no, these are the opposite corners. The island are like the same corners, but they're both environmental. So I don't think there's any hidden insight there. What does it mean? I recognize that the loop-de-loops... Like this one is one big chunk, this one is no big chunk, this one has the bottom chunk only, and this one has the bottom chunk missing. But what does it mean? And why is this one up on a higher pedestal than all the other ones? Right? What's up with that? What's up with that? What's going on with you guys? How do I even get up there? Oh, I gotta go around here. I was gonna double check the vases from a different angle one more time, see if there's anything funky happening there. There is something funky happening. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what the funky thing is. go. Check down here for cool stuff. I've been a dog tag down here behind the staircase. Oh no, there's one of those tiles. Okay. Still don't know what the deal with any of those tiles is. Are those literally just like just more hidden puzzles so that if you want to get every single puzzle you have to make sure you get all those? Because it's the only like purpose to them I can think of is literally just to up the puzzle count. Okay, so let's keep an ear out for sounds, although I'm almost positive I would have heard them by now. Let's keep our eye out for more like physical objects that tell me the answer, not just shadows. How the hell did I get here? What even is this area? There's like nothing happening in here. Those are the like spookiest places on the island. It's just no puzzles at all, just like open spaces with like slightly interesting visuals, but nothing happening mechanically. It makes me nervous that I'm missing something. Okay. God bless. Look at this. What is this? This looks like a thing, doesn't it? Yeah, that's all. I can't quite tell. Do I have to look at it from the other side, maybe? Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Probably. Yeah. Awesome. Man, I'm smart. Okay, so we're gonna come around town. Go up, square, up, up. I'm probably going to get this wrong, but this is basically what it is. No. Did it come this way first? It's hard to memorize it when the path is that big, but I feel like this is... Is it? Down here, and then up, and then around. Alright, one more guess, and then I'll double check. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We know what we're doing. Okay, so it's diagonal to the left. Come up, square. Oh, you go back into that one hexagon corner and then up over two and then down and around. Feels pretty close to what I already did, but I might have gotten it a slight mix up somewhere. Left, up, come to here and then up and then down. How about that? God bless. Ooh, and that activates this thingy. Interesting. Interesting. This sure does give me 1/3 of the puzzle. I can get up there, though. I've already unlocked that, so let's see if we can figure it out. I'm worried that it's another one where I have to get 3 different iterations of the answer, but I'm hoping the sunshine will give me all the rest of what I need, not just a third of a chunk. Oh, right, it's got to be this building first, and then we do some sick parkour on the Y-wing. Y-wings? Actually, it's tough. I'm trying to think of my favorite like Rebel Alliance ship. I think that's the best of it. Will you be merciful and allow me to solve it from here? Yeah, sort of. Although now those twig shadows look different. So now I'm nervous this isn't actually it, but let's try it. Yeah! Alright, did that open another door? Awesome! That means I only have 3 things left I can do, and if I can't solve any of them, I'm toast. Because it's actually really tough. Because, yeah, this is a hard tier list that I'm thinking of. I don't know if anyone else cares about this, but I do. Yeah, we're unlocking pretty much every single door except the first one, so we can't investigate any of the tower yet. Let's see if we can do fucking anything with this. Let's try this again. Is this an important? Now I'm paranoid. Is this thing important? This little gyration here? Nothing else is broken, but this is. So is this supposed to be giving me some kind of insight? Yeah, that's probably it. That definitely makes sense. So, like, okay. I'm going to stare at this puzzle while I think about it. B-Wings, probably, I have the 4 main ones from the original trilogy in mind. B-Wings, probably low tier, but they are so funky looking that I kind of love them. We got a Lego B-Wing, and it was really cool, because the wings actually folded, the side wings folded down and then up, so they make that X shape. And there's like a whole docking mechanism for it. Like the set has to come with the in-universe like docking port, because otherwise you can't put the B-Wing down. It's such a goofy looking ship that I kind of love it. And they showed up in Rise of Skywalker, and I will admit, as dumb as that movie was, there were a few points in that movie where I was like, I know they're just milking my nostalgia, but my nostalgia is still successfully being milked, so I'm enjoying this. And one of them was it was Wedge popping up, and then like shortly after that seeing B-Wings on screen. I was like, oh shit, B-Wings, let's go. A-Wings I used to love. Now I think they're a little bit basic. I still think they have a cool, sleek design, but they're a little, in terms of all the Star Wars ships out there, they're a little basic looking. Y-Wings I love. I love them in Star Wars Battlefront. I love their design. They have a nice kind of chonky build to them that I appreciate. And I love that there's like, I love it when you can kind of like pinpoint that like, yeah, that's the purpose of this one. And I don't know. I read when I was little, like one of those Star Wars encyclopedia books that was like the Y-Wing is the bomber. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That looks like a bomber. That checks out. And I don't know, I just really appreciated that. And then X-Wings are so iconic. I will admit, it's grown on me over the years. I never loved the laser noise for the X-Wing. It sounds like it's Pac-Man. But they're just so iconic. I come from an Air Force family, so like the idea of there being a, what do you call it, a Rogue Squadron movie, and like kind of building it as almost an Air Force movie, like a Top Gun-esque movie. Top Gun's technically Navy, but you know what I mean. That got me really excited when that got announced, and then it got canceled, and then it got uncanceled, and I don't know how to feel about it anymore. But like I don't know. That was a very exciting moment for me when that got announced. So the X-Wings are also really neat to me. So yeah, I don't know how to rank them. B-Wing gets points off for not looking like a B. I love that the X-Wing has a definitive X shape to the wings. The Y-Wing is definitively shaped like a Y in the hole. And again, it's a little basic, but the A-Wing is technically shaped like an A. And then you have the B-Wing, which is just a big flying X. It's more of an X than the X-Wing is. But it's called a B-Wing, which I think is there's like an in-universe version for like the technology it uses or something. But it is kind of silly that it's called a B-Wing. That's dumb. I don't know what you want from me. I think I've tried this already, but if I laser out, if I just single out a couple of these guys, let me just do that again, just so I can show you how upset I am that that's not the answer. If we have an odd number of a color that needs to be paired out, this feels like the only solution that the game should be satisfied with. I don't understand how there's an answer that's more correct than this. And I can't think of another puzzle where there was an odd number of one color and no other shapes of that same color that I could pair them with. This has never happened before in the history of ever. So the fact that that's still wrong sucks. Do you know how sucks that is for me? We are actually making slightly better time than I expected. We're half an hour in and we've solved 2 puzzles. Because that's the ironic thing, is of all the puzzles, like, out of session, I thought of the idea I had for the first one of maybe I have to look at the panel itself and not the reflection anymore. And then I did brainstorm this one, and I come up with a super good answer, but I thought of these 2, and then the ones that I have solved didn't have anything to do with the ones I was brainstorming about. What the hell am I supposed to do with this one? Dame dame, dame yo, dame nano yo, antana, suki de, suki sugi te, dore da ke, sui osan ke tenu, umae gani, oni ga, baka mitai. Like, part of me is like, if it's a white shape, does it count as an abstergo symbol? And that I can pair them up with whoever I want? No. Dore da ke sakete ugami. Bakamitai. I don't know about this one, guys. This puzzle's looking pretty sus right now. Could I just climb the ivy? Why is my boy so weak? He can't fall off like a 2-foot cliff. He can't... What's at the top of this thing? Is there anything useful at the top aside from environmental puzzles? Might as well check. The fact that I've solved, like, every door except the first one is infuriating. I would love to just see a little bit of inside the tower, see if there's any cool stuff in there, but I can't. There's nothing I can do, because I can't open the first door. There's not even that much in there. Did I get this one? Pretty sure. It's not glowing green. Wait, what the hell? Wait, I could have gone in here the whole time? I've already been in here, just didn't realize it was the same building. Why is this puzzle even here? It's impossible to solve! I have neighbors. Is there a puzzle on this door? No, this has always been open to me. So now I just have to guess. Because if I don't have to solve that puzzle, I'm not doing it. It's out of spite now. The question is, where's the starting point? I'm trying to get from bottom right to top left. And I'm pretty sure I've got the right idea here. I think this thing is important, just not for the puzzle I thought it was supposed to solve. It's for a different puzzle. It's for this one. So it could be the starting point is eradicated and would be revealed if I were to open the door. So these walls, these are barriers I can't take. So it's going to be to the left, up, right, up. It's got to be a snaky. That's what it's telling me. It's got to be a snaky. let me double check my work. I think I'm almost there. Gotta go left, then up. Left, up, right, up, left. If there are enough spaces for that, we'll see. Left, then up, left, right, left. Let's do that 2 times over. Let's try it again. I know I'm close here. You can't, I know I'm on to something. You can't hold me here forever. I know I'm close. You can't keep me here forever.